So I'm going to go through the basics of using a battery-powered weed whip and kind of talk to you a little bit about how it differs from a standard gas. So as you know, there's no handle to pull and start up an engine. You just flip the lever and it's ready to go. Make sure you have proper eye protection on and ear. Oh, you don't need ear protection. It's kind of quiet. But you'll just flip that lever and weed whip as you normally would. Now, what's going to happen though is you get to a point where you have to go someplace, like I want to weed whip around the swing set here. So what you want to do is take it, shut the motor off, and walk towards that area. You want to make sure to shut that off, to take your finger off the trigger and walk towards that area. And as you walk towards the area, before you hit it, you want to start it a little bit. Now, here's one of the ways that it differs. The torque is so much more quicker on a battery powered than it is on the gas that you don't need to keep it going quite as long. From here, it's already at its full RPMs. So that's one of the big differences. The other big difference is taking your finger off that lever. And I know what you're saying. You know, Mike, I do that with my gas weed whip. I'll take it off the trigger because I want to use less gas. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. So, but that's one of the things too that will really kind of psych you out. Because you're used to when you're, and this is more of a mental game more so that of figuring out the difference of a battery versus gas. Because you're used to hearing that noise, even when you let go of the trigger, because that engine's still running. But when you let go of the trigger on a battery powered one, it's silent. And it takes a little getting used to retrain your mind to get used to that so that you're able to make those movements. Otherwise you're gonna, because initially what you're gonna wanna do is, make sure that's tight, is keep your finger on the trigger as you go this way to weed whip. Now, if you are weed whipping like that, that's kind of okay. But if I have to go take a long walk, I want to stop it. And this like a gas, like I said, it's a lot closer before it hits that high RPM, whereas a gas takes a lot longer to hit that high RPM. The other thing that's really nice about the battery powered, and I've had issues with gas ones, they'll spin even though you're not hitting the trigger. It happens. This will stop every single time you let go of the trigger. So if I need to get inside of this, I can actually put it inside and whip inside. And it's really quite as simple as that. So there's not really a whole lot of difference. It's just getting used to all of that movement. It's more a mental game than anything else. But hopefully this helps you with your transition into battery, and I will see you next time.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love.